Generic greetings and welcome to Tavern Keeper. Today's beverage is a very strong and spicy ginger beer. So welcome to the demo of Tavern Keeper. This is a game, as you might imagine, about building and managing a tavern. Now, this is noteworthy for one main reason, at least to me, and that it's by Greenheart Games, the people that have brought us, I was about to say among other things, but it's basically been Game Dev Tycoon, 11 years, and now this. But this is the first demo I've been able to try, so I thought we'd give it a go and play it together. Let's just see what this game has to offer here. Over to new, and we have demo and then the item workshop. So the demo says, the narrator is looking for a main character for his tale of tavern keeping. Could you fit the part? Experience a teaser not present in the full game. Learn the ropes, run your tavern for a few days, and decide how to end it all. That got dark all of a sudden. Anyway, we're going to go with demo here because, well, we don't have any other option. I'm going to assume the game has got your typical tavern building and management stuff. So placing of furniture, getting customers, serving drinks and things like that. But obviously this is the demo. We'll have to see.
Halfington, eh? You must be here to audition for the protagonist role.
Yes, we are.
Very well. We'll see if you're up for it. Why don't you take a look around?
So, this is our tavern, and we have to, well, move around, basically, and I'm noticing a couple of things. We've got, like, a bar, we've got a nice fireplace, we've got what appears to be a kitchen over on the left here, people serving away, and, well, we all need to rotate around. I think this is some sleeping arrangements in this corner, and maybe some sort of warehouse there. Fair enough. Okay.
I do love a tavern, don't you? So cosy.
It is very
Let's
cosy.
see if you know your way around the basics.
Well, we'll try.
Not to get too technical, but can you point out a table? I'll let you know if you're off track.
Yeah, I think we'll manage that. Click on a table. There we
That's a
are.
relief. You wouldn't believe how many main characters I lose on that one.
I don't know about says more about the characters, but hey, yo.
Trickier. Can you point out a patron? That's what I call customers. I just like how fancy it sounds.
Well, I'm guessing it's the person with... Oh. I just realised the way the arms don't connect to their shoulders. They sort of float by the side. I thought it was a bug, but all the characters are doing it, so it's either a a very widespread bug, or it's stylized choice. And are they getting served rat and bread?
Correct. Though in the future,
I believe that is the case. Yes.
Some find it rude.
Okay.
That's objects and people handled. Shall we see if you can tell the difference between the rooms?
Yeah, I think we can get on top of that
Can
as
you
well.
locate the
Click on a room. That one. Oh, find the storeroom. That's going to be that one.
Very good.
There we go.
The storeroom is also a great place to hide from annoying customers.
I'll just close the door. Fair enough.
Oh dear.
Oh.
Is that an adventurer headed this way? Always a handful, heroes. Why don't you see what he wants?
Well, we've played a
After
lot of
all,
like tavern games
interacting
before, and
with
sometimes you
odd
do get the
characters is
hero
part of the
card
job. Just click on the fellow
played
with the
your
book above
way.
his head.
Let's see. Talk to the hero. Oh, we have a book.
As you move to intercept the adventurer, he sweeps his sword from its sheath and slams it into the bar top,
That's
rattling
rude.
the tankards and startling the other patrons. He strikes a valiant pose. Fear not, simple townsfolk. The hero has arrived.
Okay, how humble. Excuse me, can I help you? Or cut it out, stop chopping the bar. Excuse me, can I help you?
He frowns, giving his breastplate a polish with a bar towel.
Not much of a greeting. In stories, people usually welcome heroes with more grateful bowing. Never mind, I don't have time to educate the help. I
Okay,
have
is
an
that kind of
epic
talk, is
journey
it?
to begin, and those usually start with slaying beasties on behalf of some random nobody.
He stares expectantly at you. It's awkward.
Hello? That would be you? Do you have a quest for me or not?
I mean, would you like a beverage? I mean, that's sort of our job here. So it says, actually, I'll be the main character of this story. Sorry. Or, how about your quest is to sit quietly over there? Yeah, I'm gonna pick that
I'm
one.
thinking the best tales start with heroes brooding in corners.
True enough.
If anyone comes in with a magic ring or a prophecy or something, send them my way. That'll be the call to adventure. He takes a few steps away and then
I like the
glances
narration.
back, smiling hopefully.
Actually, you haven't heard any adventurous prophecies that match my description, have you?
Mate, I've just figured out how to move the camera, so no, I just got here. No adventurers yet.
Of course. If the adventure isn't here already, I might need to start it myself.
Okay.
Some stories are like that, you know. They follow your choices. Character agency, I think it's called. I just need to nudge things along. But how?
How
He
indeed.
rubs his chin, thinking hard. What about those in medias res deals? They only start when the action is already going on. Any trolls around here I can beat up?
Again, factory fresh. I don't really know the area. If it helps, I hear the fire brigade are dragons, or just patrons and staff. No trolls here. Yeah, we'll go with that one.
No? Well, what about, I don't know, whoever this is? He gestures at the nearest
I think
patron.
the guy's struggling here.
This guy could be a bandit or something. That would be pretty heroic. Watch and learn, Tavern Keeper.
Oh, this is going to get
He
messy,
draws
isn't
his
it?
sword and leaps. The patron quaffs the last of his drink and bashes the adventurer in the nose with the tankard. The
Okay.
brawl spills out into the tap room. Ah, adventurers.
So is this guy going to cause trouble? Close book, and
Not
let's
an
see.
ideal
And
result.
oh, okay, we
I'll
have
send you the
cartoon
medical
death
bills.
ball.
Let's move on. Now, I'd like to see how you handle opening a tavern yourself.
Right.
Click on the prompt to the right when you're ready.
So the cartoon death ball seems to be basically going through the bar and all of our staff. Click to move on. Right. So let's. What have we learned so far? We can move the camera, and adventurers are not very nice. Yeah. Let's see what
Welcome
the next
to the swamp.
level has to offer.
Sorry, I blew the location budget on that Halflington tavern.
Oh,
I hope
right.
you
This is
like
more like a
mud.
starter, isn't it? We've got pretty
First
much
things
nothing.
first, it's time to teach you how to teach yourself.
We're in a swamp, right?
Hovering your cursor over things like checklists can bring up helpful tooltips. Why don't you try it?
Just looking around here, we've got what appears to be like our sleeping arrangements, potential storage, got bars, seating areas, and also, I think that's our wares being pushed by that creature there. Hover to continue. Okay. Learn about nested tooltips. Let me guess, you mouse over it. Yes. So they contain links to the tooltips. So I guess, yeah, nested tooltips. Click to complete.
Phenomenal
Right.
work. You
Let's
mastered
get the bar up
tooltips,
and running,
and
shall
thus
we?
The secret to
In
mastering the whole
what
game.
essentially is Shrek's back garden.
Onwards, the tap room is ready, but you're missing a vital piece: the tap.
I mean, that is a crucial part, to be
You'll
fair.
need one to serve drinks. Build one wherever you like.
And I'm going to assume that arrows are wanting me to click on that button there. So we got tap room, and there's tap. So we can place that, well, in the middle. And we have areas where basically people are going to stand.
It's that
So that can
easy.
go in there. That costs
Ready
60
to
generic
hire
units
your
of currency.
first staffer?
And it's asking us to basically hire some staff members. Again, top left there. And we've got different... Yeah, we've got different characters here. And what's this? Stress Berserker. Prone to start a fight when becoming critically unhappy. We want someone who's good for servers, right? So loyal, hardworking service persons, urgently required. High tolerance for abusive conditions is a plus. P.S. No plague victims, we have plenty already. So we can advertise. I'm just going to go through here and see about service skill. And the person with the most service skill seems to be Diana here, who is a stress drinker. Fired from the Lost Cow for impersonating the elderly, lauded at the Singing King for sharing tips with the needy, and hates drippy candles. Let's rubber stamp this, and we will get that person
Really?
here. I'm
Based
guessing
on
we
those
also have to assign them,
Are
but
they a
we shall
friend of
see.
yours?
I'm noticing on the left here we've got the
It's time
the
to buy
merchant.
drinks.
It says
Travelling
wait for the
merchant will
merchant,
be here
buy from the
momentarily.
merchant, have
Click
some
on
drinks
him
in
when he
stock, select the
arrives.
tap, select the drinks to serve. So the merchant has arrived, and I'm guessing we can select those. So we've got blood wine. What's this? Scrap barrel. Waste not, whatnot. Hope you want some waste. It gives us interest ratings. We've also got blood wine, which is exact process. The exact process of creation, while known, is often omitted for the sanity of everybody. So it's human 90%, 1.5 stars. Turns to dust in 8 days. Interesting. Right. Why would I need that in my life? We've also got some Mudweiser Extreme, popular with people who risk being killed. Let's have a Mudweiser and a blood wine We'll have do we don't want one of everything? I'll just purchase 3 anyway. Select the tap, and we'll select the drink to serve, which we're going to put in probably the Mudweiser Extreme. And it says have staff working. So wait for your staff to start their shift normally at 8:45. Currently at now. Yeah, have staff install a barrel. Once you've selected the drink, wait for your staff to install the barrel. So they're going to go over to... at the back here, we can see that we obviously traded with this fellow. And I'm going to probably get maybe Druid's Foot and Bog's Bitter. We'll purchase those. So, okay, that's an interesting way to unload them, but thank you. So they've basically flung them onto the dock here. And now our staff member is going to pick them up and then install them at this location. I like the plaque on the front as well. I'm going to assume that changes based on what you're selling. So that goes in there, and it's going to be very foamy. And, well, let's just open the tavern. So we'll unlock that one. Party stream is away, and there we go. So, indeed, this is the Rotten Stump. We can rename it. You know what? Rotten Stump is... we can go with the... Generi Tavern Stamp it. And there we go. So we have opened up. Serve your first drink. So we're waiting for patrons. Open the tavern. Yep, we've got that. And here come the patrons from the swamp. There's a lot of extra bits. What I mean by that is, like, there's no need to have all of these animated and all them, like that little animation of the 2 tankards being clapped together, but it is in. Attention to detail there. Is that our first beverage being served? I believe so. And have we made some generic units of currency? I believe so. Drink ahoy. Said your first drink is now complete. And I think these guys are actually talking about monsters.
Let me show you
how to make your tavern more cozy. Let me guess. Maybe a carpet? Or more places to sit in.
This table, for example.
An empty canvas. Ready to transform. Okay.
You might decorate it with something simple. Perhaps place a centerpiece.
Okay.
But why stop there? You can change and tweak every element
a bit,
according to your mood.
Probably a bit too much for the location we're currently at.
Stop at simply decorating.
And
you can design anything you can imagine.
That's pretty good too.
Piece. Go wild.
Again, I don't know if we really want to be sitting on the books
from the design mode
in the swamp. They wouldn't last long.
You'll have hundreds of options.
So, open design mode.
Let's start with 3.
And place decoration. Okay. So, it looks like we've got a lot of different tabs, and you can... a carved owl. So we sort of decorate the pieces of furniture, and then is that going to serve as like a blueprint almost? I mean, you've got lots of options here for things like rotate and skew and alter the pivot point. So, I mean, I could place that there and...
an interesting choice.
Okay.
Well, there's no accounting for
I guess that's all we can do, just put an axe, bury an axe in that.
For now.
So, yeah, you could spend a lot of time decorating that. Lots of customization there.
The role is yours if you want it. Go on.
Run your tavern for a few days. Perhaps you can earn your first tavern star. Potentially. So, we need to read the Gazette. What's going on up here? This is storage overview. Okay. So, see everything's in your storeroom. We've got only 6 Mudweiser Extremes in stock at this stage. Did we buy some more stuff? Yeah, it's still on the dock, though. Alright, fair enough. So if we go to decorations here, like I say, we can go in and we can say click on that, and you can alter the pivot point. But I can like move it across and then down, and have it like, yeah, you can have it like sort of buried in this if you really want to. So I can then say go down and then rotate it. I like it like maybe like that. There we go. That's a bit better. And you can alter the scale as well, I think. So you can just make it really big. If you just want to scale it. Yeah, that's it. Job done. Right, that'll no, that's ludicrous. Let's have it maybe slightly larger, something like that, and then maybe that should do. What else can you do? You can have wall decoration. You can have rotation snaps, placement. Yeah, there's a lot of options there. Anyway, so read the Gazette. It says, read the local Gazette newspaper. Notification pop up on the right-hand side during the first day. Click to read it. So that was atmospheric overlay. You got temperature, brightness, filth, noise, decoration, flammability, and damage. Okay, fair enough. I'm going to assume that that's feedback for the game. We've got... What's this? Marketing events, new business. You just opened your tavern and thus increased interest from potential patrons. Place a dartboard. Oh no, there's the Chronicle. So, extra. This is issue 1. It says Dark Lord steps down. A mere year after gathering a legion of the dead and conquering the realm, the Dark Lord has decided to give it all back. Ruling things is actually really boring, he admitted. Heroes who had embarked on thrilling quests to dethrone him have expressed disappointment. Alright, fair enough. So that's just the Gazette there. So we need to place a dartboard. Let me go over to this thing here, and we're going to place a dartboard in... Where do you want to place a dartboard? Well, I'm going to say... Maybe I want to place it out of the way. Maybe this corner would suffice. Yeah, we'll put that there. So we have a dartboard. We also need to have a storeroom. So is there a way we can make rooms? That's a clone mode. That's a demolish mode. That is storeroom. So the storeroom can be this thing here. And there we go. Build a storeroom. Do we need to... I'll confirm that. And I'm guessing we're going to have to put stuff in there. We've got storeroom. You've got pallets, and larder shelf. Pallets says infantry kept on the floor spoils slower, out of reach of mold gremlins. So you want to place pallets, and maybe not one there. We'll have a larder shelf. 1, 2, 3. I think that'll be fine. Okay, right. So that's getting built. We need to find the hidden coin and try gaining a star. The hidden coin. The decoration has damage. I actually think everything has damage. Oh, hang on. Whoa. So it says the dartboard. What I'm seeing is axes and machetes getting flung at that thing. Okay. Let's see if I can find the hidden coin. So we'll have a rotate round, and looks like everything's got dirt damage and fire chance, or most things have. We've got still customers here, which is good. Just having a look around the swamp and trying to find this coin. It's not the back of there. Obviously, I have no frame of reference on how large this thing might be. What I might do actually is move this thing over. Oh, I like where you can snap it to the edge of things. All right, okay. I don't think if we were to place it like that, it would actually really work. I'm thinking maybe one there, and we want to go for a storeroom, staff room. We haven't really... Well, we do have a staff room. Haven't got a potbelly stove. Floor mat. We can place a floor mat in there if we were so inclined. Tap room. Let's go with... We've got a bulletin board. We haven't got this... We haven't got this stove, so I'm going to place a stove there. I'm going to assume that that's going to massively affect flammability, though. Maybe in the corner? No, you'd probably want a central stove. I'm going to place it there, and this one I'm going to move. I'm going to move it further back over. Something like that. That should suffice. And I'm trying to find some more tables. Coinage is slightly problematic. Alright, and was that the trader disappearing? It was and is the trader disappearing. Alright, I wonder where this coin is then. I think eventually I'll be deleting one of these bar counters to then place another tap in there, but we shall see. New businesses, these are all like what happens as the time progresses by. It's fine. Drink, reputation 100%. Requirements for the next star is have at least 2 drinks on your tavern menu and serve at least 10 tier 1 patrons. Okay, so we need another we need another beverage basically on tap, which we can probably do. I'm noticing that everyone is just happily just going to the bar, having a beverage and wandering off. They're not sitting down, or at least I've not noticed them. I say that just as someone is now going to sit down. No, they're actually checking out the bulletin board. Ah, and that's the creature that they were talking about earlier. Let's continue looking for the coin. I don't know if it's going to be of like the periphery of these things. No, I'll have a rotate round. It's one of those things where it's probably going to be obvious. And oh, we've got a storybook and also no drinks available. Ah, okay. Well, I'll tell you what. Let me change this thing. Select drink. And we're going to go with blood wine, this one. Actually, do you want blood wine? No. We'll go with scrap barrel thing. And we have now a tavern menu. Okay. So, add drinks to the tavern menu, purchase a barrel, and load it into one of your taps. Alright, so we've got a big list there. So, later on, I'm going to guesstimate that you'll obviously have a different selection there. Anyway, we've got a storybook, so let's see. Hopefully it's not that adventurer. And
you hear a dry,
Sucking the Marrow of Life, this is called.
The front door of the tavern. Could it be a peddler selling kindling? Or a shaman's rattlestick? But when the door opens, it's a skeleton standing on the stoop.
A Squellington?
It shambles in. Its skull swivels, fixing you with a baleful, undead stare. The skeleton's jaw creaks open slowly, the ghastly voice of death spilling forth. Cheers, mate. Dreadful chilly out. You open?
Quite eloquent for a skeleton. And also, do they consume beverages? Yes, it is. We are open, I guess.
Many thanks, many thanks. The name's Cuthbert. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. Those skulls seem already to grin by default. Somehow the skeleton seems to smile. One off the tap, if you please. I don't drink much, but I enjoy holding the mug and sloshing it around.
Makes
Find
sense.
the ritual of it soothing, I suppose. Lifts the spirits, and I could use a bit of that.
Okay, one skeleton alcoholic beer. So we can ask something the matter. We can be the, you're supposed to tell your barman your troubles type of person, or, no offence, but do skeletons carry money? Something the matter?
Oh, just having a bit of a mid-death crisis, maybe. Stuck in a rut. You serve the drink.
I actually have eyeballs and hair, to
Cuthbert
be fair, on the
tapping his
left there.
bony fingers against the pewter mug. Truth is, my heart's not in the job anymore. Been starting to wonder. Did I become a dungeon henchman because it was what I wanted?
Is this skeleton have a
mid-death
mid-death crisis?
I could be missing out on a job I really love.
I mean, you should change things up. What do you want to do? Or nothing wrong with picking the safe option. Go for that one, maybe.
The skull nods gently. I
Suppose
that's true.
Suppose.
Dungeon work might not make me happy exactly, but at least it's something I know I can do. What if I'm no good at anything else? Then I'd be unhappy and a failure.
Oh. So, stick it out. Work is work. You don't need to love it all. Well, you shouldn't settle for being miserable either. We'll go with that.
You've talked me into it. I'm headed down to that dungeon right now and turning in me rusty old sword and shield. The afterlife is too short to waste.
I wonder what opportunities there are
Cuthbert
for
slaps a palm against the counter.
middle-aged
It makes a sound
skeletons.
like a bowl of rocks being thrown at a wall. You're a good sort. You know what? Next time you see me, I'll have an application for you, boss.
Okay.
He gives a jerky nod and saunters away, whistling liplessly to himself through some mechanism you don't understand.
All right. So there they are. There's Cuthbert. So Cuthbert, dungeon guard, co-workers note his lack of enthusiasm. Always ready for a friendly chat and says has a spotty memory of life. Okay. Fair enough then. Fair enough. So we will eventually, I think, end up hiring them as it feels like they're going to be like a bouncer or something, aren't they? They're going to be the security for this place. We're coming up to the end of the first day.
I bet that nice skeleton is looking for a new job by now.
Oh, there you go.
You should check the new applicants. Maybe he'd like to work here.
So let's have a check of the applicants. And there's Cuthbert. And previously worked in dungeon guard guarding doors, always smiling, enthusiastic dogs make him nervous. I bet they do. So they're not very good at a server. They're very good at a server, and decent at chefing, janitorial, and dog's buddy skills are middling. So they've also got clumsy, cold tolerant, slowpoke, frightening. You know what? Let's just hire them. We don't have much. Well, we do have much choice, but we are going to get them there.
But a little frightening. Also, he hardly sleeps.
Hardly sleeps. No one is perfect. Yes, indeed.
In fact, when he was alive, he. Oh, never mind. Let's save that story for the full game. Carry on.
Fair enough. So, how much would it cost for a tap? 60 generic units of currency. We have 49, but I am still looking for this hidden coin. Somewhere on the level is a single coin. Find it and click on it.
Seems we're in for a rainy night.
Yeah, the weather has changed. So, single coin. I'm looking outside the tavern. Not really seeing it. Not that it helps that we've got bad weather. Let's rotate around here. Check under the dock. Not seeing it there. Maybe top here. Not so much. Oh, actually, wait. Was it behind this tree? No. So I'm not seeing any shiny. That's the main thing I was looking for. Have a zoom in, maybe. There it is.
Bullseye.
Got it. So decoration, 1 coin. Right, all good. So try gaining a star. Well, we are going to do that. Let's see what this is. This is Patron Satisfaction. Use the Patron Satisfaction scroll to see how satisfied past patrons are. So we're on pretty good, actually. Overall satisfaction is 87%. Looks to be drink is on 80, cleanliness 99, service is on 72, decor is 100%, and finally facilities is 70. I don't know what facilities we can potentially operate in this place, but let's just go to max speed because there's nothing much else to do. I do want to probably place another bed or so, but that's going to require money, which, well, we currently don't have. So the merchant has arrived. However, is there anything we really need to purchase? We've got, well, what's this? Lasts twice as long, spoils half the usual rate, and therefore lasts twice as long in storage. Let's go with probably a couple of quick meads and one of these, or 2 of these blood grogs. We've got loads of other stuff anyway, so I don't think we need to purchase this, but we're going to do that nonetheless and see how we get on. So for the next star, we do need to get what was it? It did state there's a tavern rating. We need pause. So 1 star requires average patron satisfaction is 75%. It's on 87. Have at least 15 patrons visit the tavern. 1 rated, or services at 1 rated, and drinks rated 1 star. Okay. So let's go ahead and, well, we need to change this drink. So 1 rated star, well, this is Bog's Bitter, and I'm also going to probably delete that, and that's a nice little, that's a nice little touch there. The person that was leaning on the bar, and when it disappeared, they got a shock, which is surprise. Well, it's just expected. Let's go with maybe go with the blood grog, and I think we've earned the star. So star earned, and we have, pull back the curtain here, and I guess we're going to get a chest which contains 1 star. What does that afford us?
Click on the message on the right to claim it.
Yeah, well, we've got it. And gain your first tavern star. So it is rated out of 5. And that's going to...
Makes you want another one, doesn't it?
That's going to start unlocking things. Oh, we have a letter. You gain a star. Clearly have what it takes to be a successful tavern keeper. In the full game, earning your first star will unlock new room types, such as the kitchen, and new challenges, and advance the campaign. But alas, this is just a small teaser. Here, take 100 gold and a few furniture options. Decorate, soak in the ambience, and see who comes through the door. When you've had enough, click on the finish demo and make one final decision. Okay, so we'll hit the stamp, and we'll see what we've got extra here. So we've got welcome, we've got bulletin board, we've got, oh, a comfy chair. So we can place, if we want to, like a comfy chair in these parts. I mean, that would be quite nice, actually, because we've got, well, if we place some comfy chairs there, it means they can sit sort of near the fire, so that's fine. What else do we have? We've got bar counters, we've got dartboard, which we've seen. For the staff room, we've got work schedule. Place your staff to look up schedules and check the house rules combined with staff locker. Enables the assignments of job roles, see uniforms. I'm going to assume, perhaps wrongly, that isn't in the demo. Storeroom we've already touched on. Outdoors. Oh, outhouse. Do we have an outhouse? Well, I don't think we do, and we probably benefit from one. Anyway, we're going to go back to here and see how we get on. We have 7 new unlocks. So the comfy chair. We have the storage shelf. We have a dead tree shelf. We have a crocodile skin mat, some lanterns, work schedules, locker, and a collection sign, which we can click, and we've gained that. Okay, there's a Bayo Chronicle, second issue. So Wizard College in hot water. The Wizard College seeks to overturn the Educators Guild decision to strip them of their accreditation. When approached for comment, the Educators Guild representative responded, sure, their graduates can lodge a sword in a stone, but they don't know basic maths. Okay. Maybe, yeah, so this patron in the middle is shouting for, basically, yes, some outhouse amenities which we don't have, so they're probably going to rage and head out. Yeah, low energy and low patience. I mean, that is sort of understandable. However, I think we now have the option for an outhouse. So where can the outhouse go? Well, it can go outside, which is not much of a surprise. Let me just rotate this and put it in maybe this corner here. Can we fit in 2? We cannot, and we can also not afford one. But at least we've got a outhouse. I mean, maybe it's better to put it further away. The stink might drift in, but maybe it's, yeah, not best thinking about that. We have the storeroom here, which you can click on. Doesn't open up the building options, though. We're going to go with where would it be? Storeroom and the pallets. And I'm going to place pallets, maybe 1, 2, and that's all we can do. There is 3 other drinks on the shelf at the back there. Oh, what's happening here? They're scary. Frightening. Cuthbert appearance is quite alarming to patrons. Patrons have 20% chance to react negatively when interacting with Cuthbert. Okay. Can I rename the Murray? No. So, unskilled worker. Yeah, I'm guessing you're going to get rank ups later on. All that sort of stuff. And... oh. Okay. I guess that's the main menu then. Well, the game gave us a hard crash on that one, and sadly, nothing in the load order. Alright, well, it does appear that we probably have exhausted what it has to offer there. It was obviously a very small sampling of the game, which seems to have more narrative features than I would have expected. But overall, happy with that. I would like to know what the end choice was, but not that it really matters too much. We obviously would only be finishing off another day and a half of the demo. But there you go, that's Tavern Keeper, and looking forward to the full game released at some point in the future, or now, depending on when you're watching the video. I think it is probably going to be sooner rather than later, but yeah, we'll be giving that one a go. Hope you have enjoyed this little look at Tavern Keeper, and as always, comments in the comments. Thank you very much for watching, take care, and generic partings.